The bifurcation theory is certainly aimed at the unification theory, but the comparison of the two concepts does not necessarily need to start at the political level. Before the analysis, let us each ask ourselves one question. Does the concept and connotation of unification necessarily have only one? Bifurcation for two, trifurcation for three, and quadrification for four all the way to enification must be contradictory words. The English equivalent of Chinese tone yi is unification. In the connotation of this English word, there is only the concept of one, but that is because the element of uni means single. If we want to create new concepts, the word tone or of Chinese characters will be called as bifurcation, 3 is the trifurcation, 4 is the quadrification, and so on. Well, the concept analysis is enough. Let's go back to the subject. Today, there are 1.45 billion people in the circle of using Chinese characters. Most of them have lost the habit and ability to create new words with Chinese characters. Losing the ability to create words means losing the ability to innovate concepts, and of course losing the opportunity to innovate cognition and knowledge. Because, without new words, a group of people can only spin around old concepts. For example, when a handbag is made of animal leather, the Chinese character user naturally calls it leather bag. However, with the development of science and technology and the emergence of artificial leather, the concept of Chinese character users became crazy. They could only be distinguished by genuine leather bags and fake leather bags. That's ridiculous, right? To jump out of the box and think and innovate, we have to restore the ability to create new words. Therefore, since there is the concept of unification, why can't we have the concept of bifurcation or enification? Must we tie up on the tree of unification? A few days ago, I met an absolutely knowledgeable thinker. He said that after decades of confusion, he finally found a way to unify Confucianism, Taoism and Buddhism. He said that Confucianism practices the present life, Buddhism practices the afterlife, and Taoism practices the prolongation of life. The spirit of the three is fundamentally in conflict. He said, he realized that the truth is that only in the guidance of life prolonging, and also practice the present life and afterlife, in order to achieve a complete person. Whether you agree with his conclusion or not, he is working hard to unify the three, the Confucianism, Taoism and Buddhism. This kind of effort, in fact, is not surprising. Are not many Christian sects in the world today are not the product of bifurcation, trifurcation, or enification in history? Human civilization is a process of enification one after another. If you like, it can also be called evolution theory. All knowledge breakthrough and innovation are the result of a fool's effort to unify for n. The analytical geometry is the result of the bifurcation of algebra and geometry. The quantum mechanics is the result of optics and Newtonian physics and many other enification. You and I have large airplanes available today. One of the main reasons is the enification result of alloy technology. Singapore, a small country that is able to survive, because of the adoption of racial enification results. The reason why the European Union exists is due to the enification efforts of a group of politicians. Let me make a very serious nonsense. According to the principle of enification, can we have enification within Taiwan itself? I have been advocating for many years. Why cannot Taiwan carry out a confederation action by itself? Rather than in the antiquated central-local system, the central government uses fiscal allocation to suppress the local government. And the local government threatens the central government by votes. Why not make Taiwan an autonomous state, similar to the current German system? There have been several articles to demonstrate this point. I have no longer repeat here. However, can Taiwan society break away from the stereotyped idea that Taiwan must be a rigid unified country, and consider the possibility that Taiwan can also be a flexible enification self-governing country? Let the wings of imagination fly for a while. If Taiwan itself moves towards a self-governing confederation similar to Germany's enification, how much will Taiwan's internal creativity and competitiveness be enhanced? How much surprise will this bring to the world? How much imagination, space, and expectation does it bring to the users of Chinese characters around the world? Bi-fication is an inclusive force. In today's world, inclusiveness is attraction and competitiveness. Taiwan has never had any people or ideas that affect the structure of the world. However, if Taiwan first goes out of the frame of unification and takes the lead in becoming a model of N-fication in the circle of Chinese character users, this matter will surely make a civilized contribution to the world's structure in the future, which only Taiwan can make. Unification is a concept from opening to narrowing, while from bifurcation to N-fication is a process of broadening the way out. The circle of Chinese characters users has been superstitious about unification for a long time. It needs some fools to start thinking outside the box. Why not bifurcation, trifurcation, or N-fication? Maybe this fool is you.